Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of the crew Freeways, and in this episode we're going to be doing the freeway from the Texas Panhandle all the way to New York City. Now before the video I decided we were going to use this car, the one I'm driving, which is the Mercedes-Benz SL63 AMG and R230, yeah. So let's get started with this. As you realize, I'm on the freeway from episode 19. So let's get started. So I'll tell you when the freeway starts. Let's see, this does not start over here. It starts right here. Alright, the freeway has started and we're heading eastbound. Josh, you're here on time. The freeway just started, as you just saw. We're headed to New York City on this Mercedes-Benz AL63, yeah, and so on. Josh, do you realize do you know where we're at? Or where I am at? We are just near Amarillo. But we're heading eastbound. And this freeway is 18.4 miles. Alright, so let's go. So right now we're in the Texas Panhandle, heading eastbound. And we are going to pass Norfolk. Norfolk, which I think is in Virginia. Airplane above me. There are so much bison right there. Or prairie buffalo. So, this part of the South is called just the plains, yeah. So, as I said in episode 22, I divide this game into like 13 regions. In the South, here's how I can distinguish. Here's how I distinguish the South. Or the regions. So as I said in episode 22, I divide the South into two, the eastern part and the western part. The eastern part is basically like Miami. That's the eastern part. The western part is this part where I'm at right now. It's basically just yellow grass or grassland. We're in the Mississippi Delta, and as you see, we're about to reach the green. Or the eastern part of the South. Not the eastern part of the South, but just the green part. The grassy part. You see the color, it's kind of changing a little bit. Now it's more of a greenish color. Or I think that was just because of the cloudiness. Hey Josh, do you want to know what's the next landmark? The next landmark we're gonna be doing. Or I'm gonna be doing. Let's keep heading eastbound. Oh yeah, if you guys saw, I did landmark number 1 out of 242. We did a Mexican border. And Josh, I'll show you exactly where that is, the Mexican border. Oh, we're gonna cross the Mississippi River. Here we are, we're crossing the Mississippi River. Alright guys, so this is episode 24. And after this one, we have 6 more to go. And now, I'll tell you what the next episode is. The next episode, let me just find it. Or basically you don't have to find it if I already know it. The next episode is going to be still in the South. It's still going to be in the South. It's going to be from the Great Plains to Pine Island. And by that, we are actually going to be driving on the perimeter of Dallas. So around the perimeter of Dallas. So in Dallas, in this game, it may seem like it has 2 freeways. Don't count the one that I did in episode 19. Yeah. but it basically has one freeway. Like, it just goes in a loop. It may seem like two freeways, but it's actually just one. And I'll show that after I'm done driving, or after this part. I mean, after I'm done driving in part 1, I'll show you what I mean. Yeah, right, and in this case I'm not counting the freeway in episode 19. Yeah, basically not counting that. Oh Josh, so we've reached the green area of the south, except I don't think we're in the western part. We're still, I don't think we're in the eastern part. We're still in the western part of the south. Some construction going on right there. I think there's a police activity behind me. 7 miles behind me. So this stream should be around 15 minutes. 15. Maybe a little bit more than that. But what I know is it should last at least 15 minutes. It's kind of nice driving on this freeway. .635 here, where I'm at. There's an exit. So this freeway is 18.4 miles, and hold on, let me check out what's the length of the next freeway. The next freeway is gonna be 18.5 miles. 18.5. So the one I was talking about, we're gonna, the next one, the one I just mentioned, from the Great Plains to Pine Island, is gonna be 18.5 miles, around the same length as this one. Around the same length as this one, just 0.1 miles longer. This freeway seems kind of long. We're now in Forest Hills. Should we change lane? I guess I'll change lane. Hey Josh, do you think this is good driving in this series? Do you think like the way I'm driving, just slow, is a good way to cruise the crew? Alright, we're reaching an interchange up there. And this interchange is actually episode 22. If you see on the minimap, we're going to reach a freeway interchange. That interchange leads you to a freeway that we did already. We did that 2 episodes ago. That was the one from Washington to Orange Grove. It's this one. You go that ramp, you go southbound, you go the other ramp, which I'll show you here in a bit. You go on this ramp, you go northbound into the East Coast and ending at Washington. Going southbound will lead you to New Orleans and east of that. Let's keep heading straight. I don't know what to say right now, but this is... wow, I think it's my favorite freeway so far. It could be. Maybe not. There's Mercedes. Here's a river, I guess. A river to the right of me, or to the south of me, which is on my right side. So, after this episode, we have 48 videos into the series, which I would say is kind of insane. And that's the same amount of videos I had on the Faction Mission series. Except this series is going to go much further than that. It's going to go about 12 more episodes left. I mean 12 videos left. I didn't mean episodes, I meant videos. And it appears we're going to cross this river. Here we are gonna cross this river. 10 minutes to the stream. I think it should be another 5 more minutes, maybe another 7 minutes. Who knows? Yeah. But this freeway should be about 1.4 miles longer than the one we did in episode 23. Yep, and I can't believe that tomorrow's episode is gonna be 10 episodes after the halfway through episode. So the next episode is gonna be episode 25 is gonna be 10 more episodes after the one halfway, after a halfway point. This freeway seems kind of long, doesn't it? Seems kind of long. It might be just me. On Pine Island. We're in Pine Island. Keep heading eastbound. There's a skill right there. .11 minutes 45 seconds. And it should be another 5 more minutes. The stream. Oh, we're about to reach the freeway. Another freeway interchange. So this freeway interchange up ahead was a freeway we did. I think it was more than 10 episodes ago. Or no. But we're gonna reach a freeway that we did. I think it was 5 miles exactly. I think that freeway was 5 miles. But yes, this is the freeway that goes from Pine Island to the Washington suburbs. I don't know if you remember that, but we did do that freeway. That was one. I think that was one of the first episodes. Cameron's in the stream, Josh. Oh yeah, now I can tell we're in Pine Island, according to these pine trees. There's a gas station right there, or not? In the game, it'd be cool if you have access to the gas station. That'd be nice. Heading this way. Oh no, this could get kind of bad. We got people up ahead, and this could be bad. And I think they're headed right towards us, and these cars just stopped. We're gonna pass through them anyway. Oh no, this could be bad. As long as you don't enter the freeway, we should be okay. Now I feel like we're heading faster. So now we are near Norfolk, which is a town to the north of me. And yeah, that means we're almost in New York City. We're almost there, New York City. I got 3 viewers, nice. I don't think I ever had 3 viewers in this series. The gas station. You kidding me? A drink? I don't think you can get a drink. Hey Josh, I don't think I ever had 3 viewers in this series. But anyway, I think it's incredible actually. I'm like, this is supposed to be when most people think of this series, they might say like, this is boring, right? Alright, we're back, Josh. Whenever I think of this series in other people's point of view, I always think of other people saying, nah, this is boring. Yeah, who wants to watch this? I always think of that. And it's incredible having like 3 people watching. Like 3 people interested in what I'm doing. Yeah, Josh, 3 viewers can equal awesomeness, but it depends on what kind of series. Like, this is a series that where you drive like in life. You drive like at around 80 miles an hour on the freeway, and everybody, if a lot of people seeing this in the video game, might get boring, might get bored. So it's incredible to have like already 3 viewers in this series wanting to see me drive safely. Oh yeah, if you remember last episode, this is where we started. This is exactly where we started. And yeah, that ramp is where the freeway starts. We're in the Washington suburbs and we're heading up north. You enjoy learning the freeways? I know. I like enjoying the freeways too, even on my free time. Oh Josh, so do you want to know what the next landmark is? Do you want to know? 60 minutes to the stream and we should almost be there. Great commentaries. Nice. Commentary. Well, the only problem I could have is sometimes trying to talk. Yeah. Sometimes I can't explain things, which is bad in a commentary. Yeah, so I didn't really practice for commentary. I didn't even practice. I just use this kind of tactic that other YouTubers use. Landmarks? Do you want to know which one? That was the question. Do you want to know which landmark is next? That was the question. You said landmarks? Yeah, but I asked you if you want to know what the next one is. Alright guys, the freeway was about to end. It was a really nice freeway. Here we are, we're in New York City. I don't really count, we're actually in New York Bayonne, yeah. Alright guys, the freeway was about to end. And I'll explain to you about the next freeway and where exactly the last landmark was. Alright, the freeway ends right here. Alright, that was this freeway, and I'll explain the next freeway. So the next freeway starts from Pine Island, which is over here. Yes, maybe. Alright. Well, it's Josh. I'll say it to you after I'm done explaining. And it goes all the way over here. So the next freeway starts over here in the Great Plains. You could say, oh, why don't you just say Dallas? Well, it goes a little bit north of Dallas. So what I'm talking about is of this freeway, it's basically just into one. You're gonna think this is 2 freeways, but they're actually not 2 freeways. They're just one. If you see the freeway starts over here, you go straight to this area. Keep going straight, look through this area. You're basically going around the perimeter of Dallas. Keep going this way, curve, and then here's another curve. Keep going this way, this way, this way, and look, you're at this interchange. So you might think this is 2 freeways, but they're not 2 freeways. This one, the one going this way, and the one going that way. You might think they're 2 freeways, but they're actually not. They're just one freeway. It's just that it goes in a loop. Yeah, it's like a straight line. And I wasn't including this freeway, yeah. I did not include this freeway. It's more of an exit. So this next freeway is going to go from the Great Plains, and it'll go this way, passing the Mississippi River, onto this interchange of episode 22. So this freeway is what we did. This one, the one that goes this way, that's the one we did in episode 22. So we're gonna encounter that. We're gonna reach Louisiana till we reach the end over here. Oh yeah, and I'll also explain to you the last landmark we just did. The Mexican border. This game is full of landmarks. So I'll show you the one we did. well, you should know is the Mexican border, but but where it's located, it's over here. The Mexican border is over here. It's in the southern part of the west coast. And our next episode is actually going to be, well, take it this way. Since this was like the southernmost, since this was the southernmost landmark in the west coast, the next one is going to be the northernmost landmark, or I don't know if the northernmost, but not the northernmost, but the next landmark is going to be here in the east coast, the main highlands. This is going to be the next landmark, the main highlands. So guys, that was episode 24 part 1, and I'll see you in episode 24 part 2, where we're going to be heading westbound. So I'll see you there.